Yeah, hello everyone from my side. First of all, I wanted to thank you for this amazing welcome 2 days ago at the airport at 5 a.m. in the morning. I saw many people coming and welcoming me, especially also from the federation, former players that are now part of important roles of the federation, and it was very overwhelming to get such a warm welcome. I'm very excited about coaching the Korean national team and helping alongside everyone at the federation and with my staff and with my people, hopefully to be successful, to make clear goals going forward, and hopefully bring a lot of enjoyment to everyone who loves football. It's very simple. Since my last coaching time with a club team in Germany, with Berlin, where I left after 3 months, I used that time basically for education because of COVID. So when COVID came, then I decided to go back to school, and I got my master degree in business, and I worked for FIFA for 1.5 years for the technical study group, working the Arab Cup, working the FIFA World Club Cup, working obviously the World Cup now in Qatar, and I worked for BBC at the Euros in 2021. I worked for ESPN in America. So constantly I was connected to the game, even if I was not coaching during COVID. Yeah, obviously as a former Tottenham player, I watch almost all the games from Tottenham. And so I'm a big fan of Sonny, there's no doubt. He had a very difficult World Cup because he wasn't 100% healthy. And it's I saw all the games, and I felt for him. But I think this is a normal period that every player goes through, little up and downs, and also the situation sometimes at Tottenham is not so easy. I hope that I'm going to see him in 2 weeks, and he comes with a smile and is hungry for the national team. And obviously, when I get then the chance to meet all the players, and I spend most of my time talking to players. This is a key role in the way I approach coaching a team, is communication with players. So then I will get to know him much better, and I hope I can give him the encouragement and the motivation to enjoy himself, and in whatever role and however he plays then on the field, that is down to those conversations. You figure it out when you talk to the players, what is everyone's best role and how you can cover each other up. But I'm really looking forward to him. Yeah, I think that's very normal. When you coach 25 players, that every player wants to have different focuses on the training sessions. A striker would like to do more shooting exercises, a midfielder wants to do passing exercises, and maybe Philip wanted to do more tactical shifting and movement, and so that's very normal. These comments is totally fine. Yeah, I think every day you learn. So when you make maybe a mistake, like I did a mistake when I left Berlin and announced it basically, or explained it through social media. Would I do it again today? No. But I think this is also part of experiences. Not everything that you decide every day, if you make 10 decisions, will be 10 right decisions. So there will be always a mistake that you do, but obviously you have to limit them. So if it's one bad decision a day out of 10, then I think it's okay. Yeah. First of all, Paulo Bento did a fantastic job from the outside, what I could see from the outside. And so the elements that he implemented that are all good and positive, I definitely will discuss with the team and the players. And if we keep those elements, then we keep those. It needs all to fit together with also the players' ideas. And most importantly, the older players, to talk to them. But it is important to stay consistent, continue a certain path, and I absolutely don't mind to continue this type of approach. Okay. Well, I don't know now the ideas that Uli Stielike, who I know really well, but I don't know what he kind of experienced. So I definitely can ask him about that. So I will make my own experiences. I will have my own kind of ideas and conversations with a lot of people here to learn what is hopefully the right way to do it. So I cannot comment on what he then said. With assistant coaches or in general staff coaches of a national team nowadays, it's a global work. You know, obviously I'm gonna be here majority of my time here in Korea. That's because I'm the head coach, but I have experts that I need in other places. So when I tell the European-based coaches to go to watch Napoli or to go watch Tottenham or Mallorca, so they have to do their work then there. So it's no problem. But obviously when we are with the team, they're all here with the team and spend their time here as well. So nowadays with communication, it's no problem to have 10 coaches at the same time in a Zoom call and discuss every player up and down for 5 hours. So you're not needed to be right here now to do the job. You're needed to be where your players are. So we will spread all over. Duri and I and Michael Kim, we will go to many K-League games, and I'm looking forward to meet the coaches of the K-League. And Andreas will watch games maybe in Freiburg or in Mainz. Paolo will go to Napoli, and so on. This is the way a national team nowadays operates. It's normal. Well, I think goal setting, having goals to work for are very important, and also to communicate that to your team and live this type of thought with your team. Every time you meet now over the next 10 months, always to mention that and to give them a goal. Because in sports, obviously you want to win trophies. You want to win something that you can kind of be proud of for the rest of your life. So I think to set clear goals is important. Then obviously the Asian Cup is more short-term because it's already in 10 months. And then you go into World Cup qualifying, and then you set goals for the next World Cup once you're qualified. And I think based on your history, on Korean history, and the fact that you were already in a semi-final in 2002 when you hosted the World Cup, and I was here in 2002, you should set your goal high, and tell your players that these are high goals but doable goals. So I hope that we can go towards the direction that you find a way to get into the Final Four of a World Cup again.
So this is the goal.
That is the middle-term goal. Long term is long time.